Saxo, my baby, I miss you. I just want to be driving you through France again, with no aircon and no brakes. I just want to be with you again. I miss you so much.
You better answer.
Hello?
What's up with you?
I'm upset. I miss the Saxo. Never mind what's up with me. Where are you?
I'm outside the Olympic Stadium in Berlin and I've got the best idea for our next series. Let's drive from Manchester to Berlin in British cars and support England in the finals.
Yeah, let's do it.
You heard it right. We're doing it all again, but this time it's a race. After the success of our scrap car safari to Ibiza, we couldn't resist but do another one. So without further ado, introducing the Great British Race-Off. We'll be driving from Manchester to Berlin in hopes of supporting England in the finals of the Euros. This time we're in teams of two, Josh and Elliott versus Jack and his brother Luke. We'll be stopping in London, Brussels, Nuremberg and Leipzig along the way in a race to complete challenges. Each challenge will earn the winning team points, with the team earning the least points by the end of the race having to undertake a serious forfeit, with our first challenge, set by elite competitions, being to decorate our cars in the most patriotic way possible. Each team has a £1,000 budget to buy their own car, but it has to be made by a British manufacturer, so with no time to waste, we set out to buy our cars.
I'm thinking either a Corsa or a Mini.
I'm going to hide the phone number so nobody get any ideas. Nobody will know.
Hello.
Hiya mate, I'm just looking on Auto Trader and I'm phoning up regarding the Vauxhall Corsa you've got on there for $995.
I'm just looking at the Vauxhall Corsa that you've got listed on Auto Trader. It's gone. Oh, someone's took it off my hands.
Right, so we first thought we'd take a look at some British classics. The Mini, probably the most iconic English car in the world. And we've stumbled across this little bad boy. Look at that bad boy.
1 litre engine. 500.
But while Jack and Luke were busy looking at minis on the computer screen, we was actually on our way to test drive one.
Yeah, it seems genuine. However, it is up for £4,000, which is a bit over the £1,000 budget.
But I think we can bargain this man.
I don't know if we can bargain him down to £1,000. However, we can just fake some receipt for £1,000. Just show it, Jack.
Jack, you didn't see any of this.
Jack, if you're watching this now,
it was £1,000.
And we're driving the Mini. It was £1,000.
It was £1,000.
Cool. Is it your Mini then?
No, I'm...
Oh, right.
This house, I'm that one there.
Right, fair enough. It's mint, this.
That is class.
So both of them are going as well.
All right.
944 convertible and a Defender.
Oh, will it not? Does this run fine?
It needs tuning, basically.
Needs tuning. Wow.
My wife's always wanted one. I bought it for a 40th and I drove it back from Wigan and I felt like Mr. Incredible in it. It's seriously wrong with the... It's really weird because when you get in it, the seats are so far apart because of the handbrake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the steering wheel is further in.
Oh yeah, it's not...
Along with the seats. So you're actually driving it like that, which is how all Minis work that I drove when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She drove it back through the estate and it was just a case of, I hate it. It's horrible.
I hate it.
And it's just like, right. But she'd had a Fiat 500 Abarth and then gone out and bought a Volvo Estate because she was travelling.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, it's a nice gesture. You've always wanted one.
Are we all right to have a seat in it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine. No. Elliot, you can go in first.
Literally, it should be there.
Yeah.
But
what is it?
That is awkward.
What is it, off-cent?
Yeah, so like you're sat centrally and the pedals as well, so like...
But it's how they all are. They've had to move the seats out to put the handbrake in the middle.
Yeah.
That's crazy, that. Carpet's all nice in here.
I know, it's in good nick, the carpet.
my god.
It's cosy.
It doesn't feel like a car.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know how to explain it. Feels like a toy. That is mad.
It'd be a fun drive though.
Yeah, it definitely would be. What brake horsepower is it?
It's probably less than 5.
So what's that thing you're pulling out there? Oh my god.
A choke.
Don't know if I've got the skill to drive this.
Once it's going, it's alright.
Oh! That sounds sick.
I know.
That's sick.
Basically, an act to it. As you're driving it,
Yeah.
you've got to have the choke out at certain points. You've then got to push it in when you're going, and then when you're about to stop, it feels as though it wants to cut out. You've got to pull it back out. So the manual choke, reason I've not replaced it, goes through to the carburettor and needs tuning.
Right.
If you're going to do that, will need doing.
Yeah.
The wheel alignment at the moment, if you're behind it, it's crabbing slightly.
Okay.
Not a major issue, but if you're filming from behind, it's going to be blatantly obvious. So four-wheel alignment. I'm presuming you're going in another car as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get much luggage in your boot. Or anybody's.
Oh my god, that's tiny.
Well, that was one of the reasons I put that on it as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
makes
it's
sense. Is
Had
this
a couple
the...
of people that
There's fuel there?
it's all
So
old-fashioned.
this is a fuel tank. That's
Oh,
a fuel
yeah.
tank.
Oh, right.
And then the battery's under there.
Right.
Every car's got a choke, they're just automatic. If you start yours cold in the morning, it'll be running about 1100 revs.
Yeah.
And then as it gets warm, it drops down to about 900. Well, that's what the manual chokes do. But you've just got to push it back in at the right time.
Wow.
But as a result, you've got to know. There's an art to it.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like the proper...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Full
Why does
seat.
the seat do it like that? You alright?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. So that's thing it, and then how would you get it in?
Shove it.
Alright, so it doesn't feel... It feels like you're putting it in
Am I
third.
right?
Yeah, you have to give it a lot of revs.
Really? Where do we go? End
Then
here.
to the end and then left.
It just
What
feels
the brakes like?
Yeah,
better than the Saxo.
Better than the Saxo. That noise. Is that what it sounds like all the time, or is that just because we don't know how to drive it?
I don't know how to drive it.
It's because of the choke. If you, the one on the left that you use to indicate, if you press that in, that's the horn. It's proper old school.
That's class.
Do the windscreen wipers work?
It should do. It should be on the right.
Oh, fuck at them! Bloody hell, it wouldn't be claiming anything in a hurry, would it?
Just like two little squeegees, innit?
Fucking hell.
Right, get him back off again now.
Proper car.
These
this.
mirrors as well.
You don't really work. You can't see anything out of it.
No, I'm just like this. I can barely see anything behind us.
That is mint.
It's a machine.
That is sick. Oh. Well, that's giving us a decision to make.
I know.
Even doors just
What's...
can reach the engine through the glove box.
Can you?
I can see some wires. Looks like it leads into the engine. We'd have to get some.
What's this?
We'd have to get some
Oh,
cassettes.
We would. Is this all? Is that like the
That's
air
for the
blower?
fans, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's on the screen at the minute.
Wow.
My dad's got something, and it's like a cassette to aux.
Cassette to auto, so you...
Yeah, so you put a cassette in and it's got a wire that goes straight to your phone.
Even the door sounds class when you open them and shut them.
Just mint.
Yeah, got it.
It's not very big.
We're not getting it
But
for
something
that.
like this would make the trip.
It's just class.
If
innit?
it made it
just
there.
screams, it just screams British. Thank you very much.
How do I?
Just shut it.
Well, not many people can say they've drove a classic Mini.
I know. And you haven't, so
Mate, I was scared of driving it. I didn't want to.
lad, I knew you was.
Them two little.
The little choke, mate.
Well, you're lucky you didn't have to mess with them. I was thinking we get to the end of the road and it wouldn't work.
We're gonna have to do like that. No,
Oh, they're mad then.
that
was fun.
That was. I knew you didn't want to drive it though. You were running away straight to passengers. I thought, you know what? You don't get this opportunity. Let's do it.
But one of us had to do it. I didn't want to write it off.
You can't really get up to speed to write yourself off in that.
Yeah, but just a little bit of damage would probably fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I weren't. I didn't come out of second gear. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that was class.
But it's £2,000 over budget and it needs work.
It does. It does.
Let's go. I don't know.
It's a tough one because what screams more British than a classic Mini.
Nothing.
No,
Does.
you can't beat that.
I can't think of something that's more British than one of them.
We figured we'd give Jaguar a shout, as seeing as we're going to be going around the Nürburgring, we think a nice 2-litre engine Jaguar would probably do the job there. They're not the most reliable car in the world, so whether or not it'll make the full trip...
Oh, it's a Jaguar.
It's a Jag.
It's a Jag.
Like a Jag. So if it can make the trip, if not, it'll make it interesting at least, if we're always teetering on the edge of breaking down.
We've found what
Look at
I
this.
think is the holy grail. Look
at
at
this.
that. Nice golden little colour. And I think the interior's leather
It's got
as
leather
well.
seats.
Look at that.
I mean, we're going to be riding in luxury in this.
And-
2-litre engine.
And the best part, it's already under budget. No need to haggle.
Yeah.
Let's not look at how many miles it's got. We'll be putting a few more onto the clock. We only need it. We're going to be driving for about a week. We need it for a week,
so
basically.
It needs to make it to Berlin and back, and then it can find its final resting place or whatever.
And it's got an MOT till next year. Oh.
So it's a good sign. I think this is a good sign. This
Definitely a
could
good sign.
possibly be the one. The only doubt in my mind is that it's based off the telephone number 0151. It's in Liverpool.
Yeah.
So
Could be on bricks by the time we get there.
it could be on brakes. They could just be lying. There's probably not even got an engine in it. So, you know.
Maybe
so,
cut that out.
it's a risk we're willing to take for the Jag. Let's give the Jaguar X-Type a call. See what they're saying for this.
Fingers crossed it goes well. This is the one I want.
Yeah. I kind of want this one as well.
The person you are calling.
No answer from the landline. Well, let's give the mobile a quick call.
To be fair, it'll be closed, won't it?
Yeah, but if they've left a mobile number, I thought that would have been for...
Yeah.
The person you are calling.
Right, no answer on the Jag. Someone's calling me.
Us back.
Hello?
Just missed a call.
Hiya, yeah. I've been looking at a Jaguar X-Type on Auto Trader.
Yeah, I am, mate. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm just interested in the car as, long story short, we're going to be driving to Berlin and back for the Euros.
Oh, lovely.
So...
Will it be on the telly? You're not taking Jamie Carragher, are you?
No, definitely
No,
not.
we won't be taking Jamie Carragher. No. I mean, if he wants to come, he's more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
I might come with you, lads. I'm old, but I'll still have a good laugh with
Hey,
you.
more than welcome, mate.
Hey, you're more than welcome. We're doing it for YouTube, mate. So if you fancy coming, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, well, I'm on it. Yeah. No, the car drives lovely.
Yeah. So the only query would be that would it have enough sort of left in it to be able to make it? It's about 1,000 miles there and 1,000 miles back. So as long as it can make that journey, it'll do the job for us, really.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, I can't say 100% yet.
No,
obviously we'll get that.
Do you know what I mean? But honestly, the car's lovely. I had it up for 13.95, but the job is really quiet because of the fucking Euros as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one buys cars, but honestly, you'll go in it and you'll get your money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, when do you want to have a look at it?
Well, we were just thinking we could come down Saturday morning and have a look at it.
Saturday's all right, yeah, no problem. Where are you coming from?
Stockport.
Yeah, well, I go up there sometimes. Don't enjoy it, like, I hate that bitch. Yeah. But you're 40 minutes away.
Yeah. All right, sound.
So,
what?
Give us a ring Saturday morning, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
And as I say, honest to God, you'll be made up with the car.
Looks promising, so we'll go see that Saturday morning and
hopefully drive away with it.
Yeah, if we can, fingers crossed. So, let's see.
Right, when we're thinking of iconic British cars, the London Taxi has got to be the most iconic one. And look at this that I've found right here. £800 in Altrincham, which is not too far from us. So we're going to go and see it and see if this is the car for the journey. Let's go.
Yeah, and I promote music.
Wow.
Sometimes that's what I do with dark drives.
There she is.
Yeah. The radio, the wiring is the wiring's a bit buggered at the minute, but you can certainly. And the reason I put that on is because it's a real leather steering wheel thing, so it's dead comfortable. The thing stops your hands sweating.
Oh, that's good, especially for a long drive.
We'll need it.
Yeah. And if you see there, you know I was planning to drive to Sweden in it.
Yeah.
I stuck that there so you can.
So you can remember.
Yeah.
Don't say you're not on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
It's always helpful.
Yep.
That is.
It's got brand new tyres on it. They've not done more than 200 miles.
That's good.
There's a hole in the boot, but
that won't matter.
You can just patch that up with welding. It's got 11 months MOT on it.
Oh, good. That's the main thing.
The spare's all good. I've refurbished the alloys myself.
Oh, that's good.
Forgive the gilets and the dartboard.
Dartboard's always a good addition.
That's pretty much. I wouldn't recommend playing that. I've sprayed the inner sills underneath as well. It's all covered in rust guard.
Oh, okay.
So this won't want welding anytime soon. I'm sorry about the slightly cracked thing, but that's PU leather, not real leather. So.
On the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they all suffer from that, but I mean, it was
good.
And I cleaned it out as well. It was covered in mould when I got it. So.
Yeah. I mean, it would be all right.
Don't bother us.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nice little armrest.
Yeah. You can fit 5 in the back of this and a driver. You would have been able to fit 6 if it was an upper market model, which means another fold down seat in the front. You could still do that, but
I think it'll be funny with one in front and one in back.
I think it'd be funnier with one in front and one in back.
Right, let's get you started up.
It's cosy up here.
And this is a rare one because it's a manual.
All starts.
The window switch for the passenger seat here, for the passenger side here, that doesn't work.
So you just have to drag across, that's fine.
Yeah.
So this engine hasn't done...
Oh no.
It hasn't done
the clock there?
Yeah, the 595,000 miles.
The engine's not done nearly as many miles as the car or the vehicle has. And this is a very crude, basic engine, so Now, the reason it can't be used as a taxi anymore is because it's 20 years old.
Oh.
In traffic, any vehicle over 20 years old for hackney carriage or private vehicles cannot be used.
Okay.
It's considered too aged.
So...
Sorry about the crap all over it.
No, don't worry.
Wrong kind of bird in it.
The indicators, yeah?
Oh.
We'll have to get a lesson off a black cab driver on how to set that up.
On £7,000.
There's
It's on 7.
off my arse.
That's £7,000, please.
And then It was finally time to test drive the taxi.
You weren't lying about them brakes.
Are they bad?
They're just like, it's weird, you have to like, it's like there's nothing, and then you have to, at the end, there's actually something. But I'll show you.
How good compared to the Saxo?
To be fair, they're not actually that bad. It's just one. Literally, you press them and you're like, hold on a minute, there's nothing. And then when you get to a point, it actually does it.
Right.
But
do the doors lock every time you?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Good steering.
Oh.
You noticed how it locks every time you set off?
Wait, I've not got it out of gear properly though. It locks.
Yeah, the back locks when you set off.
Yeah, so we're not having no fair dodges in this car.
Just round the car park, please, buddy.
I've put meter on. Oh no, we're not set off yet. 1 minute. Here we go. But the brakes will take some getting used to.
Will they?
Yeah.
How bad compared to the Saxo? As bad as the Saxo? Worse?
Probably a little bit worse.
Worse than the Saxo?
But they're weird, so like you get to a point and then you just have to really like push it. It's like proper, you have to proper give it some, don't you?
Maybe put a little bit of .4 in it before you set off, or .4 brake fluid.
Oh right.
Yeah. I'm a mechanic as well as a courier, so. I won't be joining the dots after. Oops.
And after we'd finished pouring .4 everywhere that brake fluid shouldn't go, it was time to pump the brakes again, before giving it another test drive.
Calf press, your calf's done. What you been up to then, mate? I stop when there's cabbie stops cabbing. I'll be here all day, mate. The brakes are awful. Right, I'm braking now.
So it takes that long?
No, sorry. When I said I was braking, it was a bit after that I was actually braking. That's braking. They actually don't work. Yeah. Fantastic. There you go, sir. £4,000.
But then we got the bad news that the owner didn't actually have the logbook.
I'm sorry, I've never bought something that's not had a logbook before. That's mad.
You can apply for it online. I'll talk you through all that when we go. Okay, if you got the key.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I think we can sort the logbook.
Can you? How does it work?
Because I think if it's registered on trade, I don't know if it's taken off.
He seemed very iffy about when we mentioned logbook.
Well, we'll find out before we actually definitely. If he shows us upstairs that we can actually get a logbook for it.
So then we had to grab the VIN number before we decided if we wanted to buy the vehicle.
It's like a G-spot. I can almost never find it.
Oh, did we get a picture of that, please?
Okay.
Is it the one that's faded?
Yes.
But the decision to purchase was quickly taken out of our hands when we got told by the first of many insurance companies that they wouldn't actually be able to insure us.
It's a London taxi. 2004. Alright, cheers. Bye. Useless.
Not good.
Nope. Yeah.
And this turned out to be a reoccurring theme, with companies either telling us they couldn't insure us or providing us with a ridiculous quote.
Thank you for holding there, Mr. Barrett.
Not a
I've got
problem.
your annual quote here for the LTI TX2. Now, this is a very rare vehicle, so you'll be looking at an annual payment of £12,452.
So with that being said, it was back to the drawing board and on the hunt for something just as good as a London taxi.
The time has come. We're on our way to Liverpool to take a look at the Jag. So, yeah, we've set off. We've already messaged John, let him know we're on our way. Read his reviews online, looks pretty good as well, so quite hopeful for this car. I don't know.
Yeah, I just hope it is, because being able to do it in a Jag would be so much better than any of the other cars we've been looking at.
Yeah.
Even though it is a bit older, a few miles on the clock, nice and reliable though.
Yeah, well, Jags aren't really reliable, but...
No, the ones from them years are known for being reliable. That's why it's got so many miles on the clock.
Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be the best car that we can get, especially for going around the track, 2-litre engine. Hopefully smoke whatever Josh and Elliott get. But yeah, we're about half an hour away now, I think, so...
Should be there soon. Hopefully we get there and it's in good condition.
Yeah.
If we get there and it's not, it'll be such a letdown. Such a letdown.
So, we've got on here, met John. Here she is.
She's a beauty.
Absolute beauty. Right.
Nothing wrong with it from the outside. Nothing wrong with it.
Looking at it,
it's looking fucking class.
Looks good. So, we've got the keys. We'll have a bit of a wander inside now. Let's see what's see what's going on.
Open it again.
Here we go. Look at that.
We're sat in it, and look at this, mate. Look at this interior. Nice. Oh, nerve jack's head. We've got a nice little wooden steering wheel.
How the fuck do you put the seat back?
What a beauty, mate.
That lowers it.
It's a Jag.
Honestly, the interior. I mean, compared to the.
See how it ticks over.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
Yeah.
You must have to have the clutch down.
Clutch or brake.
Oh, I might be using the
wrong key. There you go. What? This is how much Jack knows about cars, by the way, just before we get started.
Why has he got 2 different car keys on it? Oh, listen to a purr, baby.
Sounds good.
This little gear shaft on it. Honestly, it's absolutely belting.
I think.
Sounds good. There's no lights.
Hot, we look under the bonnet.
Well, we're gonna decorate it with a load of like England flags and stuff like that. So
it's a boss car.
This is John.
Honest John.
Exactly. He's hopefully going to be sorting us out with a lovely little car here. So, absolute belter.
63 and I can't go with them.
Yeah, he's more than welcome to. Get the time off.
I don't trust you, sir.
How do we open the bonnet, mate? Is there a release in it?
I fucking hope so. Let's have a look. Yeah. You can tell your YouTubers there's a picture of a fucking bonnet. That's the steering wheel, lad. So and that's the interior. I'll leave you two fuckers to it.
That's a nice one, mate. I know.
And I've not brought
Shocking.
a jacket.
Here we go. Where's the...
Now time for 2 idiots who have no idea what they're looking at.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good time to go on a test drive now. I mean, the car looks banging.
This has come from a place, I said to you, Eastham, which is quite posh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they usually look after stuff, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've, considering the cars we drove in last time, obviously they're only 500 quid, but they were absolutely...
Do you know what? Go down here. Do you know what's your name? Sorry, I don't know your names.
I'm Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
And Luke, I'm John. You know, seriously, you'll get your money back for this.
Hey, well, this is the only issue is because we're going to put on all like we're getting them wrapped with like England flags and stuff like that. So whether they can get removed and everything like that, hopefully. But boiling water, just peel them off.
Boiling water, yeah. This is honest to God, this is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, I love it. It's driving. I know.
Fuck it up.
Driving an absolute treat.
Absolutely no noise as well.
Yeah.
It's like nothing, no knocking, no
I
kicking.
had it
fucking
on.
stalled it just as I say that.
When me and Tommy Dodds drove to Cyprus in the car, we always said, I wish we'd have done it.
Yeah.
Because all we done was argue. People would have had a fucking ball.
Yeah, recall
like
it,
a pair of old women. We stopped in Italy. We had to get separate rooms because he took one pair of undies with him and made me fucking sick. And in the end, I said, Tommy, I can't fucking sleep in the same room as you.
One pair of undies?
One pair of undies. We stayed in...
You get 4 uses out of that, mate. Inside out, wrong way around.
Money.
That's the one. Yeah. Right, should have 500 there.
Yeah. You're like my fucking twins. Half each. Yeah.
480, 490, 495 there.
Oh, you tight I can't even get a fucking. Can't even get a fucking pint of Stella with a fiver. I'm not even gonna.
If I had the extra fiver, he had the fiver in his wallet.
You've embarrassed your brother. You know what I mean? Right, how am I gonna?
Give the fiver back. He's got a tenner in his wallet.
No, I don't want it. I was just taking the piss. I was just joking.
Right, if you want anything cut out before we leave.
No, leave it. No wonder I divorced him. All right, lads.
Nice one, mate. I'll send you it now. Spot on, mate. Thank you.
I forgot about you paying me.
I was thinking, when are we doing this?
Top man, mate. Been a pleasure. See you later, mate.
Have a great time.
Will do, mate.
Send me a picture of it on the track.
Oh, will do, man.
Will
nice
do.
one.
With Jack and Luke now sourcing their car, we were under pressure. Despite facing so many issues, we were still determined to get a London taxi for the trip. Found this. London taxi, driven 300k, MOT, Liverpool. But it does look decent. Looks nice and clean, looks like it's been well kept. This might be the one. So for 1.2 grand, I'm going to give him a ring now and we can see if I can get it for the $1 grand budget. It says on there it's all working order, great, like ready to drive away. Is that still the case? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the engine's sounding. It's a Nissan engine.
Right.
And they're good for 1 million miles.
Yeah.
It's done about 500,000. All the injectors have been done on it.
Yeah.
It runs really well.
Okay, perfect.
Good on the fuel.
Yeah.
So just a few little minor faults, that's all. Everything else is okay.
So do you reckon that'd get me to Berlin, to the Euros final? That's where I'm driving.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, well, what's the lowest you'd do on it? It's up for 1.2. Would you do $1 grand?
Yeah.
You'd do $1 grand, right. Cool. Yeah. With the price agreed, and high hopes that we could actually get this one insured, we headed to Liverpool to go and check it out. We're on our way to Liverpool, to Scousland, we might have found the perfect taxi. It looks in good nick compared to that other one we saw.
I mean, it's not hard, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks in good nick. He's kept good care of it. It's a decommissioned taxi. He's got a new taxi, that's why he's selling it. Yeah.
And he's called Steve, so who wouldn't trust a Steve? What's he called?
Why have you just said that? No one's called Steve.
We'll say he's called Steve.
Ian, he's actually called Dave.
You can always trust a Dave.
He's called Dave.
You can trust Dave.
Here we go.
I think.
There she is, the blue one.
I think that might be it.
I reckon about £500. Good on the fuel. So it passed its City Council test in October, MOT'd. The engine mountains have been welded.
Yeah.
New headlights, they've only been on for the test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reconditioned steering box.
Yeah.
The radiator has been on just on 12 months. The rest of it, it's the gold model.
Yeah.
Got the headrests in the back.
Yeah.
So.
Do the other ones not have the headrests?
No.
Do they not?
So if you look at that one, has got like the new headrests.
Yeah.
But they don't make them like these anymore.
Right.
These are the bestly made. This is actually better than that.
Because it got decommissioned.
But, I had to buy that basically, and then I got a letter saying you don't have to take it off the 1st of May. You can have it for 6 months.
Oh shit!
Pain in the arse. It's been laid up since April.
Yeah.
I haven't really used it. All I've done was charge the battery up the other day.
but they'll cruise 70, 75 on the motorway.
Yeah, that's good.
Brakes are sound. It's due for new line and new pads in about 1,000 miles.
Right. Seems good to me.
Yeah, I mean it's in very good nick.
Well, I've looked after it. This is my baby. I'll say it hasn't been bouncing around the city overnight, Saturday night, Friday night. I only do tours in it.
Yeah.
So it'll show you that on the MOT. The MOT, in between MOTs, it's only about 6, 7 now.
Yeah.
This time, the owner had all the relevant papers, including the logbook and service history. We were determined to get this one insured, and I put an Instagram story on asking for people's help. Luckily, everyone jumped to my rescue and recommended an insurance company called Adrian Flux. After a quick inspection on their site, I realised that amongst insuring classic, modified and high-performance cars, they actually claimed to insure decommissioned taxis. So after checking out the cab, it was time to get on the phone to Adrian Flux to see if they could insure us for our trip. Lo and behold, after a short time on the phone, we were finally insured on our dream car and ready to hit the road.
Thank you very much. Cheers and have a nice evening. See you later. Bye.
Final.
Yeah, good.
We were now the proud owners of a London taxi, and all that was left to do was decorate it.
We've been challenged by elite competitions to decorate our cars in the most patriotic way possible in support of the England team.
Come on, England!
So what we're thinking is...
Let's start with the roof.
Yeah.
So start with the roof. So on the roof, massive England flag.
Yeah, the full roof is going to be an England flag. What do you reckon for the bonnet?
For the bonnet, we're sticking with the England theme, aren't we? Sticking with the England theme, it's going to be the England badge, baby.
Full England badge, 3 lions straight down the middle. The Hombres YouTube channel.
The Hombres YouTube.
On the side, have to.
Competitions. And on the back, catch me if you can, I'm the England man.
John Barnes in World in Motion.
Josh and Elliott, you best get used to looking at that, because all you're going to see is the back of this car when we're ahead of you.
Fingers crossed that it's going to look amazing.
I'm sure it will. Professionals here, this is like a proper setup that we've gone to. It's not Josh and Elliott under a bridge, spray painting a car, none of that bollocks.
Little spray can, look at me, I know how to spray a car.
Meanwhile, we were doing exactly that.
Right down here.
Just up some bonnet on here.
White?
White, yeah.
White. Red.
Red.
Keeping all the chrome.
Keep that.
Keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Don't mess with that. Do not mess with that, please.
But I genuinely don't know how we're doing England flag on the side.
I think
Yeah, that could work.
Because to be fair, I know it's not in the middle there.
it doesn't have to be just this bit either, it could just be over that.
To be fair as well, we're getting, that's going to be red.
Be red anyway.
So it'll come
It'll
down
bleed
nicely.
down.
I know it's not in the middle of this bit, but it's in the middle of the car, that, isn't it?
On here as well. So the bumper would also look good red.
Well, I reckon we do all the bumpers in red.
Yeah, do this from this bit red.
Bumpers red.
Yeah.
Do another one on the back?
No,
I don't know.
We don't need another.
Oh,
Like here, and then like.
And after we'd decided exactly how we wanted the taxi to look, it was time to begin painting.
Pimp My Ride, Taxi Edition.
You bloody did that.
But we couldn't begin painting until we masked up all the parts of the car that we didn't actually want to paint.
Oh my god. I'm just thinking, yeah.
Then it was time to get dressed for the occasion, as it was finally time to get our hands dirty.
More shaking.
Do a good job. We do loads in that.
Is there?
Who's left of that?
First coat on the taxi. As you can see, it's looking very patchy so far.
It's like a bloody cloud.
The bits that aren't painted are obviously going to be red.
red bumper, all that jazz. But we've just nearly ran out of spray paint, so
get to the range.
So we're ordering some more. And while we were waiting for help to arrive with some white paint, we thought we'd test out the red.
Oh, that's a fucking good red. That's a proper England red.
What does the face of a man who's spray painting look like? Oh. Perfect, that. Maybe a little bit on the inside there.
That's
on
just
inside of him.
That's all fucking shit off bricks.
Right, perfect.
We're currently 10 cans deep on this.
And the first 5 were like proper sick stuff as well. But you can see it's dead patchy still. It's just dead patchy, it needs more and more coats. We get it's not going to be perfect because we're using spray paint on a car, but still need it to look as good as we can get it. For Sunday.
Yeah.
What we dinting my roof?
It's dinted, I'm sorry. Can't be helped. But as artists, you got to get it perfect.
So obviously this is going to be red, but we're going to do that in white. So we're just masking up around it now. 15 cans of white spray paint later, and we were finally onto the red.
That is red.
And for the first time in hours, it actually felt like we were getting somewhere. Then we masked up the bonnet with our first of many England flags.
That is such a nice red though.
Oh, the hair's on it.
Oh, who's bloody taped this down? We'll take one.
Do we need some more?
A minute.
Where?
Like up here when you're spraying it.
True. Very professional.
Tap this top bit from my side.
Not my. It's like.
Leave it.
Leave it.
And of course, the British weather had to play its part, forcing us to drive under the bridge and carry on working there. We masked up an England flag on either side of the car, and then it was time to start painting them. Painting the taxi actually took that long that we even had to watch the game from our phones.
What's this one with? Who's put this on?
Meanwhile,
All into the box.
don't touch red, don't touch red. Finally, it was time to remove all the masking tape. It took us hours to apply. The reveal. Where are we starting? Should we start with this?
Bingo.
You know where he lives? Here it is. Our masterpiece.
Kinda.
Few imperfections, but we'll fix them. I'm loving the red. I don't know if they'll stay on. I don't know if we've actually put them on properly or not. Listen, we'll sort that after. Wow. All this, and England are currently losing 1-0 to Slovakia.
Ran out of red paint there, but we'll look past that.
Nothing we could do. A lot of room for Summit on the back. I don't know what.
We're putting stuff on the back.
Summit's going to go there. We'll figure it out another day. Same on this side.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just don't look at that bit there. The rest of it's good.
Yeah, we're good.
So yeah, happy with this, and I reckon there's no way we haven't won elite competitions Challenger. There's no way that Jack
Not having it.
and Luke are going to beat this. I'm not having it at all.
So it's going in storage for 2 years till England are in the World Cup.
I just thought it was over. 95th minute. We're thinking we're going to have to bloody set that thing alight. We're about to set the thing on fire. And Bellingham's just done that. Oh my God.
What a fucking
Wow.
He's a ball on him.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. We might be all right.
For another minute.
Oh my God. Coming up on episode 2, we reveal our cars.
Oh, there's the
What have you done to that?
The peasants without the Jaguar.
And we put them to the ultimate test on the dyno. I am absolutely bricking it.